Hey, so I'm making this video on how a man should not get set up, how to not get set up by a female, or how to not get lined up by a female. So I'm gonna give you two examples of men getting lined up by a female, getting set up, getting taken advantage of by a woman. So the first example is Samson. Samson and Delilah in the Bible. If you know the Bible, you probably know the story already, right? So basically, I'm just gonna give you a summary of the story. Basically, God told Samson what to do and how to keep his power. So his power is basically in his hair, dreads. That's why black people think the dreads got power nowadays. It doesn't, bro. God just gave Samson that power through his hair, his locks. Okay. So God gave Samson incredible strength, right? Through his locks, his hair. So God told Samson not to tell anybody about how his power was given to him and how he could retain his power. So Samson didn't listen, and he told Delilah how to weaken him, how the enemy could take advantage of him because he trusted Delilah. But God told him not to tell nobody about how his power can be kept to him, or how to protect himself from people knowing what his weakness is, basically, right? So Samson didn't listen. He was thinking with his little head, and God told him not to do that, but he was thinking with his little head, and then he went to go tell Delilah about how he has his power is through his lock. So he told Delilah about the lock thing, and when he fell asleep, I think he probably just put it down on her like that. He did his thing. So he went to bed, and Delilah woke up and went to go get the guards, and she told the guards, "Hey, the power is in his hair, so let's cut this hair, and he's gonna lose strength." So she told the guards. The guards came in, chained Samson up, cut his locks, and now he's weak. He can't. If he didn't tell Delilah about the power in his hair, or how he kept his power, they wouldn't know what it is, right? They wouldn't know what it is. The guards would have locked him up, and he would have broken out of those chains. But he told her about the power, and she used that against him. She went to go tell the guards, and that's how the guards figured out what his weaknesses, and so they cut the locks, and then they locked him up. At the end of the story, Samson prayed to God. He prayed that, "Hey, God, please forgive me, and forgive me for not listening and telling this woman about my secret. But give me this last favor. Let me collapse this kingdom, this castle with everybody in it. Let's collapse it. Even though I'm gonna lose my life, let me collapse it for you, so that I could at least achieve the purpose that you brought me here for." So he asked God for that, and God gave him the strength. He collapsed the two pillars, and that's what happened. It killed everybody in there, including him. The second story is Adam and Eve. I think everybody knows the story, right? But so basically, God tells Adam and Eve not to eat from a forbidden fruit. So they decide to eat from the forbidden fruit, right? So when they took, okay, it didn't stop. So when they took the forbidden fruit and ate it, Eve took the forbidden fruit first because she was tempted by Satan. Okay, so women are crazy. That's why women shouldn't preach. That's a clear example of why women shouldn't preach. And it's in the Bible too that tells you that women shouldn't preach, right? Why women shouldn't preach? Because they're easily deceived. Obviously, we know it. What happened in the first chapter, a woman was easily deceived by Satan, a freaking snake. Okay, a woman was crazy enough to just sit there and talk to a freaking snake, bro. Like, if I see a snake and I got the on me, I'm shooting that snake. I'm not gonna be talking to the snake like, hey, I'm not gonna talk to the snake, bro. I'm gonna try and kill the snake, cut its head off, or run for my life, depending on how big the snake is. If it's huge, I'm running for my life because I don't like snakes. Nope, I don't think. There's some weirdos in Florida that like snakes, but I don't like snakes, okay? But I learned one thing. There's a benefit of snakes. There is a benefit of snakes, though. I'm going to tell you one benefit of having a snake, especially for farmers, right? I have a friend that is a farmer, and he told me the benefit of a snake. And he's like, if you saw a snake, you get one. Basically, I think I don't know what it's called actually, but it's like a water snake or something like that. So basically, the purpose of the snake is to eat another snake's eggs. So the snake that eats the other snake's eggs is not poisonous. That's why you can keep it around you. So I think he eats, not a cobra, it's something copperhead, a copperhead snake, right? So that water snake, I think it's called, goes around the farm and eats the copperhead snake's eggs. So that's why the farmers use the water snakes to kill the copperheads, because the copperhead is the actual poisonous snake. So the poisonous snake is the copperhead, and the water snake, I think what it's called, goes around and eats all the copperhead snake's eggs. So that's what prevents them to die out. So if you kill a couple, they probably can't reproduce because all the eggs is dead. So that's how farmers use the snakes for their advantage. But basically, I'm gonna continue with that story. So basically, Adam listened to his wife when God told him not to listen to the wife. God told you, you are the head of the household. If I told you not to go eat from the fruit or from that tree, your dumb wife go take the fruit and go eat for some reason. Why are you listening to her? You're supposed to be the man of the house. You're supposed to be leading. So Adam didn't do his job. He didn't listen to God. He wasn't obedient to God. He didn't listen. And that's how Satan got him. That's how he fell from grace, basically. So the gist of the story is that just listen to God, and God is going to protect you from all this type of nonsense, bro. Okay? God is going to protect you from all these type of women, all these Jezebels, if you listen. Don't think with your penis, okay? I don't curse, but don't think with your penis. Penis is not a curse word. The D word is a curse word. Penis is not a curse word. So don't think with your penis and save yourself. If God tells you to save yourself for marriage, it's a reason for that. Because if you go ahead and not save yourself for marriage and you go ahead and fornicate, now you're locked in with a female that you're not supposed to be locked in with, because you want to have sex with her. Now you've built that intimacy with her through sex, and now you think that she's the one when she's not the one. And that has happened to everybody. It happened to me too. But you just gotta listen to God. Listen to God, and that's not gonna happen to you. You're not gonna fall from grace, because God is not gonna let you fall from grace if you're obedient to Him. So if you're obedient to Him, these Jezebels cannot get you. They cannot attack you. If God tell you not to watch pornography, not to go fornicate, whatever that y'all do, don't do it, because that type of stuff opens windows and allows other things to happen in your life. Basically, that type of stuff allows you to get taken advantage of by a woman, because a woman knows that you are tempted. Obviously, we're all tempted by a woman. We see a beautiful woman, we're gonna be like, hey, can I get her? She looks great. But the thing is, you don't want to be doing that, because if you do that, you're gonna get taken advantage of. All right, that's it for the story though. But thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for listening. Subscribe, like, comment. Tell me what you think about this story, bro. That's a way of you not to get finessed by women. Listening to God. Simple as that. Peace.